You guys for tuning in to another segment of the Sit Down with Malik, Wright, presented by First Star Logistics. On this segment, I got a statement that I need to make, that I want to make. The Bengals are back. The Cincinnati Bengals are back. They started the season off very strange, very slow, as they've done the last 2 years, but they seem to be rounding into form. Joe Burrow looks like the guy the Bengals paid that multi-million-dollar contract to, who they made the highest paid player, the highest paid quarterback in the National Football League. But the Bengals are back. The Bengals are back. They had a dominant victory over the Buffalo Bills. They had a convincing victory over the San Francisco 49ers. They beat the Seattle Seahawks. They've got a couple of games, coming up here that are tough, like the Texans, like the Ravens, like the Steelers twice, like the Browns, like the Chiefs. Games that are important. And how could I forget the Jacksonville Jaguars? But I think this is the team that national media, us in the local media, we expected to see to start the year. So, yes, the Cincinnati Bengals are back. Bengals fans should rejoice. They have a lot to look forward to, a lot to be excited about. They do have things they need to clean up, such as the offense, such as spots on the defense. But all in all, they look like one of the better teams in the AFC. Daniel?
So a lot of people, what people love to do in sports, right? They love to argue. And I'm sure a lot of people want to argue with this. So if you're going to argue with this, challenge yourself, right? What is the Bengals' fatal flaw? I genuinely challenge you guys. Ask yourself, what is their fatal flaw? Because I can look at these opposing teams. The Buffalo Bills just lost to the Bengals. What's their fatal flaw? I think Josh Allen puts their team in harm's way. I think that their defense has injuries. Those are fatal flaws. The Chiefs, weapons. The weapons haven't been elite this year. I think that's a fatal flaw. The 49ers, you got a quarterback like Brock Purdy who hasn't shown that he can do it at the highest level in crunch time. I mean, he's good, but is he a superstar? The Bengals, what is their fatal flaw? So for me, I look at they've got consistency at the coaching staff. You've got a superstar quarterback. You've got elite weapons, and you've got one of the best defense coordinators in the NFL. So you put yourself in position to win. The Bengals are putting themselves in a position to be in the dance. And when they're in the dance, they're going to have a damn good shot. And I don't think they have a fatal flaw
I
right
do.
now.
I think they have a fatal flaw,
Really?
and I think the fatal flaw is themselves. I think the Bengals'
Yeah.
fatal flaw is themselves. If this coaching staff can't get out of its own way at
Yeah.
times, that could be a fatal flaw. If they can't string together good drives in the second half, that could be their fatal flaw. But luckily, they got it out to a lead early on the Buffalo Bills, but 3 points in the second half will not cut it. They need to find a way to go for the jugular vein when they have the opportunity. The Bengals are their worst enemy.
Yeah.
If they're able to put together a strong game plan, guess what? If it works, don't fix it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. You can still run from under center. You can still marry the run game with the passing game. There are things that the Bengals can do to make their life a lot easier. That game against the Buffalo Bills, albeit convincingly, it should have been even more convincing. They should have won the game by 21 plus points because guess what? They were the better team on every single facet of the game. You want to see the Bengals close out a lot better. You don't want them having these games where it comes down to the stretch. And I think that's the next evolution that this team needs to take. So yes, they're their own worst enemy. They're their own fatal flaw. But the cool thing about this is control what you can control.
Yeah.
They can control, right? Let us know down in the comment section what you guys think. Are the Bengals back? Are they back to form? Can't wait to hear what you think. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live from the First Star Logistics studio.